Before you decide to stop creditor calls, begin to rebuild your life debt-free and choose a debt management program, such as those offered to Canadians by Options Credit, you might have a few questions. Like, how will this affect my credit rating? You probably already know the way you pay your debts gets graded. That's called your credit rating. Lenders look at your credit rating when you apply for credit or loan, such as a mortgage or a car loan or a credit card, and sometimes even when you apply for a job. When you have perfect credit, that is, when you always pay your bills on time, credit ratings give you a score of R1. While highly desirable, in the real world, circumstances beyond our control, like a job loss or illness, can make it harder for people to pay bills on time every time. Credit ratings range from R1 to R9, with R9 being the least credit-worthy. When you don't pay your bills on time, the longer you leave them, the worse your credit rating gets. An R5 rating means you haven't paid for 120 days or longer. When you enroll in a debt management program, rating agencies give you a credit rating of R7. While you might think this looks bad, in fact it tells anyone who checks your credit rating that you've chosen to take real action to correct your financial situation. In reality, that's better than an R5 that says you simply don't pay your creditors and represent a serious credit risk. The R7 rating stays in place throughout the length of your program before it gets revised after you've graduated. The important thing to remember: when you enter a debt management program, you will ultimately end up in a better position, and that will show up as a higher credit rating.